Now, an investigation into the cost of the Ross Harris murder trial shows taxpayers will receive a hefty bill for moving that trial down to Brunswick on the coast. Channel 2 and the Atlanta Journal-Constitution spent 2 weeks tallying receipts to find that it cost more than $500,000 to hold that trial in Brunswick. Channel 2's Ross Cavett live in Marietta with why some experts who looked at the bill say the trial could have cost actually more.
Well, believe it or not, it has now been 1 month since that trial in Brunswick, certainly one of Cobb County's biggest murder trials ever. We've been working since then with the Atlanta Journal-Constitution to narrow down the cost of how much it costs taxpayers to move that trial from here to the coast because of pretrial publicity. The costs are substantial, but experts say when it comes to Harris's defense team, they were likely underpaid. But Ross Harris had 3 lawyers on his team defending him, necessary for the long and complicated murder trial. The lawyers have submitted a bill to the Circuit Defender's Office for nearly $180,000 in attorney's fees and a bill of some $275,000 that includes costs for experts, transcripts, and housing. The attorney's fees might look steep, but criminal defense attorney Grady Moore reminds me they were split 3 ways, and in the end, a horrible deal for the team.
There's many other cases that they could have brought in during that time that they had to set aside, not only for a 6-week trial, but for all the time that it took to prepare the case. They're simply not being able to bring in other business.
The Circuit Defender's Office confirmed the defense team took a fee 50 to 60% of the normal fee for a murder case because they knew it would be costly. Prosecutors, on the other hand, made their usual salary, but billed the county for $148,000 in costs, including housing for themselves and witnesses, expert, and other costs. The DA confirmed he used asset forfeiture money to fund a substantial part of their costs, but all in all, the bill to taxpayers, we believe, will end up around $423,000. The total cost to move the Harris trial from Cobb to Brunswick, more than $500,000.
With the judge having found that Ross Harris could not receive a fair trial in Cobb County, it was an expenditure that had to be made.
That, Grady Moore tells me, is simply the price of seeking justice in this case. There's a lot of details in the expenditure reports, including $50,000 paid to a prosecution computer forensics experts. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution will have a more comprehensive breakdown in the Sunday editions of the AJC. We're live outside the courthouse in Cobb. Ross Cavett, Channel 2 Action News.